Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a pick a card for you, and you can choose between the Selenite, the Tiger's Eye, or the Rose Quartz. So go ahead and pick a deck. Pick a deck that is speaking to you. We have the Botticelli deck, the Rider-Waite, and the Crowley deck. Okay, and let's go ahead and start with number one, the Selenite heart. And I've already picked the cards for your reading. And let's go ahead. And I decided to do past, present, future. And so this is the future. And I don't read reversals. I don't. It's too hard. Well, I just don't think it's that pertinent. And so this is present, this is past, this is the past. So with whoever picked pile number one, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. Something in the past, pile number one. I feel like it does have to do with money, something you worked really hard for, money, a business project, some kind of venture. There was a lot of worry behind it. There might have been some kind of betrayal. Someone might have done you wrong. Or it's financial, when I feel like someone came in, whether it's a relationship or a business project, someone came in your past and you didn't know they came in just to take from you. And you thought they were being very sincere, and they weren't. But you hung in there, and you did whatever you could. You really wanted this relationship. You really wanted this business negotiation, this project, this business partner. And you realized after a lot of suffering that it failed. And I don't know how much you lost. There's something you lost, but I feel like you're going to gain it back. You're going to gain it back because your present looks promising. Your present looks like you have gained it back. You're working really hard, and you're very hopeful about what you've lost. Hopefully you're not talking to that person anymore. There's still a lot of love in your heart. Maybe innocent love, maybe still hopeful love. But that person probably is not in your life any longer, or that business partner. And you're doing a lot better. You're working really, really hard. Like you've learned a lesson that you have to be very careful with who you trust. So the present, you're working really hard. You still have some fondness for this person. It seems like a younger person if this was a relationship. Maybe you were older and taking care of this person. But if this is a business partnership, they might have been younger, and either you were helping them out and you lost financially, and you lost a lot of things. But again, in the present moment, you are still doing very, very well. You can bounce back from it. You do bounce back from it. In your future, there is something else that you are planning. It seems to be taking quite some time. Maybe that if there is any business going on here, because it looks like business, work, career, money, it's taking a little bit longer than you wanted. There's something that you have to sleep on and you don't want to, something you're waiting on, and you're getting kind of impatient about it. I'm talking about what's going on either right now or in your future, near future. Whatever it is, this thing you are waiting on, you aren't quite sure about it. You're feeling slightly suspicious, or you're questioning your judgment if you're making the right choice because you're waiting too long to get an answer. Whatever, in the present, there's this business or there is a relationship. It's mostly business. If this is a business / romantic relationship, the future here says that you're still going to be waiting on something, and you're quite impatient and getting frustrated about it, that you are keeping quiet and you don't want to. It's like something is being held from you. You don't know why it's taking so long. And let's pull another card on this. Let's see. You have to like rely on your intuition and your gut on this one, wherever this is going, because you probably are not going to wait too much longer. Let's see. Let's just pull one more card and see what's going to happen. If this is a romantic relationship, you're still waiting on something, and you're not quite sure about this person's intentions towards you, but you've been in this relationship, it feels like a little while, or that you have been in this relationship for a short period of time, but you know they're not on the same page with you. You want more and they don't. That's what that looks like. Let's see a card. Right. The King of Wands. Well, they could come around. I think if you're gonna wait, they could come around and decide to step it up. Because it is the King of Wands, that whatever, or this could be you stepping it up and getting more energized and taking control of your life. Oh, the Queen of Swords, right? So if you're going to take control of your life, you're going to get to a point where, you know, on the bus or off the bus. But at the same time, you are in control of what's going on here, and you just need to take charge. And your words will, I feel like the part of you that is shrewd and could be cutting and cold is probably going to come up if you have been frustrated for quite some time, or you feel like you've been misled. That part of you is going to come out and you're going to make a decision. So, but whatever decision you make, it's going to go well for you because things are already going really well. This is just one other thing on your plate that maybe it's either it's going to go well with the relationship or business project, or you're going to get rid of it because there's other things coming in and you don't have to worry about this thing. Again, whether it's a business project that you've been waiting too long on, or a relationship that you're just fed up. Lots of promises, nothing's happening. Right. So I just feel like you're going to cut it off and there's other opportunities for you. So let's look at, I just got these beautiful cards. The archetypes, the Lover and the Ocean. Yes, so you have a Page of Cups in there. And yes, you have a lot of love in your heart and you have a lot of hope. And your mind and your heart is expansive. So nothing is going to keep you down. Like this situation, whether if it was not working for you, it's not going to keep you down because you have so much love in your heart and there is the opportunities out there. It looks dark as the ocean, but when the sun comes up, you could see the blue, the clearness of the ocean, and you have the capacity to be a very committed and loyal partner. You have so much love in your heart and a lot of hope. which is why I would say that you may bounce back pretty quick from situations that get you down because of what's inherently who you are, which is the lover and the ocean, that you see the depth and the expansion of life, and you have a vision and you don't stay down. You're not scared of the depth and the darkness because you know the sun always comes up. But when it gets dark for you, it gets kind of really dark, which is what the moon card says to me, that when things get kind of hopeless for you, you may sleep more. A good idea would be that when you do feel that way is to be out in nature, maybe go camping. Or even be by the water. If you could, swim in the ocean, sit by the water, be on a boat, and be in touch with yourself and how much you need to take care of yourself and learn to love yourself, if that is something you need to work on. Okay, so that is what I have for you, pile number 1, with the heart selenite. Oh, actually, sorry, I forgot these 2. Right, regeneration and the lion. You will get into a partnership and you will not be the same person you are today. You're going to evolve and grow, no matter what you've been through, because you do have a lot of love in your heart and you care for people. You will grow and you will have a relationship. Things will go well for you. Okay, so that is what I have for pile number 1. Let me put this out of the way and let us move on to pile number 2. Look. Pile number 2, which is the tiger's eye heart. And let's see what you have. Okay. Oh, the past is really good. Doing very well in the past, a lot of love. Still a lot of love in the spread. A lot of love, doing well financially, taking care of yourself financially and taking good care of yourself. There's a lot of strength there, a lot of support. This is a good spread. I mean, I'll get to this. You listen to your gut instinct, you listen to your intuition, and you are caring and nurturing, and people love you. Pile number 2. There is some anxiety here in the present, and there is a young man here, an earth sign, young man, older man, someone your age that you are very close to. Could be, doesn't have to be a gender, it could be anyone, but it is an earth sign, and they either may be a little slow to commit to you or to commit to something, or the message coming in is a little slow, and this is right next to the high priestess, so I would interpret that as you're uncertain about this relationship. But you're coming from a very good place. You have a very stable, solid core self. Little anxiety, but you'll learn from this. You will learn, and in the end, you're going to come out of it very optimistic. Whatever results you wanted from either this situation or some kind of, if it's work or career, money, you're going to do really well. You're going to have just a slight period of questioning something again, regarding any of this, but in the end, you're gonna come out doing very well. This is actually a very good read. Not only are you going to come out doing very well, but there's going to be more abundance for you, whatever that would mean. More kids, more investments, more traveling, more just learning and excited about your life. So whatever happening in the present moment with this thing you're waiting for, which is the Knight of Pentacles, next to maybe your intuition is telling you something, but you will, what I would say about that is to really look at everything carefully. Look at everything carefully. Okay? And not just let your worry take over. Look at everything carefully. There's going to maybe be someone in your life that's going to help you with questions you have regarding whatever this thing you're waiting for. You have a lot of people in your life who love you, family, friends. Work is going very well. Financially, you're doing very well. Your attitude, very optimistic, positive. People are drawn to you. You're quite magnetic and charismatic. That's what I would say. So let's look at your other cards. You have the Comic. Well, that would make sense. And the Pilgrim. These are two different attitudes that occur in you. That you are able to let things go if you can't do anything about it right now, and even find something kind of funny about it, because you know that it's going to change, it's going to move. You don't stay permanently in something in your head. You don't create like scenarios where you're stuck and like sinking, and no, you're not that, especially after that read I just gave you. The Pilgrim is able to move on, is able to see things and walk from it and keep going on their journey. Very resilient, two cards. You are very resilient, but you also have a very strong support system. Polar Bear and Pronghorn. Move forward with confidence. Your talent will always help you find and will help you land on the pinnacle. Quick wit and keen senses lead you to success. Know that your challenges make you stronger and have faith. Embrace your psychic abilities and carry the shaman within you. This is something you already are embodying, and you do have a lot of faith and belief in you. Maybe even your ancestors are looking over you. I would even say that there is an ancestor of yours who resembles you. I feel like you're quite unique in your family, and you represent maybe like a great-grandfather or great-grandmother. Someone very strong, and but you probably also look like them, and there's a lot of things about you that resemble them. Yeah, there's so much happening for you right now and into your future. It's looking very, very promising. So that's what I have for you, pile number 2. Okay, let's move on to pile number 3, which is the Rose Quartz. Oops. Okay, let's see what you have here. Okay, there's some worries about money here. And in the past, there is a relationship either that's troubled or it's still in trouble right now. A lot of love there. You met each other very much in love, and then there's some differences, I guess, that's come up, or there's something that's creating quite a disconnection. You know, you're not agreeing on something that's come out of the past. Something has happened. There might have been one incident that continues to bleed into your present in this relationship, or with someone that is just really getting to you. But in terms of how you are, you're a go-getter. You'll feel this defeat and this struggle, but you're still a go-getter. You're not, it's not going to let you down. You're going to feel whatever this sting is. It's there. It could be just one person, that it's some kind of sting that's going to carry forward in your life. I don't know who it is. It might be a betrayal of some sort, because the Three of Swords is still there, but financially you were doing really well. It's a Mars and Aries, so, and a Nine of Pentacles. You know what you're doing in terms of what you need to do for yourself, despite whatever this person has done that has created some stress in you, interference, just a hopelessness in this relationship. You got betrayed. That's not keeping you down. That is not keeping you down. There's money in this, whatever projects is going on for you, whatever work and career, you're doing really well. And keep up your spirit. You have a very fiery spirit. It's direct. Your intuition guides you. There's a relationship there possibly that is that person in the background who is your guide that you talk to, and is kind of helping you get through whatever this betrayal or loss is. There is someone there for you, or it is you seeking answers in yourself, or finding answers not through another person but through your own journey. You know, you can go in the wilderness camping and find those answers, and then come back and kind of blast through all the stuff you need to blast through, and get to your Ace of Discs. And there is the Four of Cups here. I pick up that there is a relationship in your past. I don't know if this is actually, this could even be some kind of inheritance, that something happened with the inheritance, or a will, like, I don't know, family got in, I don't know, someone got involved, and it just got very difficult. That's also possibly what it is, because you might have been the favorite child, or you are somehow the favorite. If this is an inheritance, you are very close to the person who is giving the money away, and possibly gave it all to you, and it created problems. But you know, you're not a fighter in the sense that you fight dirty. You're a very fair negotiator. You're fair to everyone. Sometimes you do, like I said, you have to get away from it and have some solitude in order to come back and have to deal with whatever this is. So that's what I'm seeing. But ultimately, you're doing well financially. If this is that inheritance, there's going to be bad feelings about it, but you'll get to keep it. Okay, so if it's love, there's not really a love card in here, except something that has happened in the past. Maybe you're dating, or maybe you're really much more focused with your work. So there's new things coming up for you. You know, maybe you'll peak out of working so much and worrying about this thing, and that maybe you'll start dating, maybe you'll give a relationship a chance, maybe you'll give someone a chance. But there's that part of you that needs to be more in touch with having hope in love and passion and fun and romance. So that's kind of how I see this. There is something inside of you that is something new growing. So whatever this thing inside of you is growing, you're going to come out of it completely transformed. You could fall in love. You could possibly fall in love, and that's going to transform you. And you are very loyal. You're going to meet someone very playful and fun and loyal. And that's who you are. So in love, you're going to meet someone like yourself. That's going to happen if you're not in a relationship right now. But if you are, chances are that the two of you support each other and are very good to each other, and help each other get through some really dark times. But in the end, there's a lot of fun, and things don't really get you down. If things get you down again, you probably want to go camping and fishing and have some of that time, meditative, quiet, exploratory time in nature. Okay. I hope you enjoyed your pick a card readings, and I will have some more readings for you soon. And thank you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Still trying to figure out my setup. Okay.